Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are doing a makeup look inspired by the character Jessie from Toy Story. I'm just using products that I already have in my stash. So for today, I'm going to be using 4 of my palettes. So I'm using Flower Beauty, Makeup Revolution, and this is the Birds of Paradise collection. And then Cargo Cosmetics. I'm going to use the shade in Cherry Bomb by Ulta. So I already put on my moisturizer. I'm just going to put on my e.l.f. primer. My face has been actually like really dry recently. I washed my face and then I noticed that I have like small patches of like dried skin. I think it's due to the fact that I haven't really been drinking as much water like this week. I mean, I should be drinking water because I live in Arizona and it gets unbelievably hot, but I don't know, I'm just like really bad at drinking. Like I also, in addition to that, I drink a lot of coffee during the day, so that's like really not good for me. It's like no wonder why I have like dry itchy skin all the time. Just filled water in my new tumbler. It's about 3 p.m. and this is my first cup of water, by the way. And I got this recently at Walmart. It was like $15. This is like the first tumbler that I purchased about 5 years, and I can't believe how expensive tumblers have gotten. Like, I know everyone raves about the Stanley cups. Like, I personally wouldn't spend $40 to $50 on a Stanley cup. That's just way over like my price range for a metal cup. My Walmart was having a clearance on some tumblers, but I really didn't like the color. So I figured I would just get something I like only because I plan on using it like every day. And I'm also drinking this right here. And this has potassium, vitamin C, and zinc. And I've actually been drinking it at night. I also haven't been sleeping that great, so everything's kind of like up and down for me the past like couple weeks. Yeah, I've been drinking these at night, only to realize there's actually caffeine in this drink. 55 milligrams of caffeine. So it's like no wonder why I couldn't sleep. So before I put on my makeup, I always make sure to moisturize my lips. And I'm just using my Dollar Tree lip oil. I actually like this angle a lot better than how I was originally filming my eye tutorials. So I already kind of tested out the colors I'm going to be wearing today. This is going to be like my color theme. I wanted it to be kind of like not as colorful as the other ones I've been doing. I want it to be more just like keep it 1 to 2 colors. I'm using my phone as a mirror. So I'm like super blind. And I'm looking away because I'm looking at my screen. Moisturizing my eyes because I mean, like ever since I've gotten this ring light, I can actually see wrinkles forming. I don't really wear eye cream at night, but I need to. Because like right here, you can see it's like kind of dry. And then I think I'm starting to develop like crow's feet. That's the one thing about this Ring camera is you can kind of see like everything. So I'll try not to get too up and close and like personal. Maybe like for my sake. I haven't tested this look out yet, so today I'm just going to be like winging it. I'm going to start with this color here in Cardinal. And I am just going to put that on my crease. So recently I've been seeing a lot of Bath and Body Works hauls because Bath and Body Works released their, I guess they released their new like summer collection. And I'm actually super jealous. I'm gonna have to go soon, but I kind of have to hold off on buying things right now. So I'm just putting this red all over my crease. I'm kind of like blending it out. I'm going to use the lightest shade. I'm going to use my eyeshadow brush and I'm going to use the whitest shade and just put that on my lid. And I'm going to put the lightest shade on my inner corner and on the lid. Kind of blend that into the red. So I have told you guys this before, but I record on my phone. I don't have like a vlogging camera. I have to get one like really bad. But if you can hear like my breathing, it's because I have to get really up close to my phone. I apologize for that because I don't know like how to like fix that, because when I look back at my other videos I can actually hear my breathing in it, and it sounds like I'm like breathing so like heavy, but I think it's just like because I'm in a bathroom and my phone picks up on breathing, and I really hate that about this phone. My phone is like a iPhone 15, so it's a little bit older, but I hate that it picks up my breathing. I don't know how I'm gonna have to edit that out. I have to figure it out. I'll probably just end up putting like music on the top or something. But I can't really do much about it. I mean, I hope I don't like, I don't think I breathe heavily like in real life. Unless I'm like working out or something, but I'm actually hard of hearing, so I can't hear, my hearing is like in the 80% range. Like I should be wearing hearing aids. I've been like deaf my whole life, ever since I was a baby. So that's also why in some videos like my speech is a little bit not delayed, but it's kind of Like, I miss saying words sometimes because sometimes I'll think I say something correct or say something right, and then it's like the complete opposite of that. So small things like breathing, I can't hear very well. I mean, no one's ever really said anything to me if I like breathe too loud or something. I think it's just like my phone, but that's okay. So now that I have the white on, I'm going to take this black shade and I'm just gonna put that in my inner corner. And so Jessie has cow printed pants. So that's what I kind of wanted to replicate, is like the cow pattern. I thought to do a cow pattern on my eyes, but I think it's just gonna be like way too much work. So I'm just kind of going with a cow theme. And plus it's kind of, I feel like this look would be like good for like every day. I kind of don't like how that looks, that I blended out on the red. I'm gonna try something different on this side. I might have to fix that. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to fix that. I don't like that I have it blended out on the red. It looks too, it darkens it up too much. So I will be right back. I'm trying not to go like too high with the black. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. So this eyeshadow palette I've had for a long time. I'm actually working on trying to use this up. But this is the Flower Beauty palette from Drew Barrymore. And this is a black I use. So this whole palette, especially the black, the fallout is terrible. Like, as you can see, the black is like all over my face. However, I really love this. I'm not sure if you can buy this palette any longer. I don't know if they sell it anymore. I'm glad I'm not wearing my foundation because I would have to redo the foundation too. So I'm probably gonna use a different black from like another palette. I just feel like that fallout is just like too much for me right now. And I really want to like fix this. And then I'm just gonna touch up on the white. You know what? I probably should have done this before too. Just going to take my eyeshadow base, put some in like in the middle, just because I want the white to like pop a little more. Oh man, I'm making a mess today. I'm gonna take a light brown shade and just put that on my under eye area. I'm gonna have to do this I need my mirror. This is kind of like a sparkly brown. And I'm just gonna put it in my inner corner. Not inner corner, under my waterline. I'm gonna have to go over it again once I put my foundation on. And then I'm gonna use the darker shade of brown and just put it on my outer corner. And then I'm taking the black eyeshadow and just kind of doing like the outer V. And in the inner corner, I'm going to use Revolution makeup palettes. And I'm gonna use this kind of like off-white color. This has little tiny flecks of like gold. And then I'm just gonna bring it in a little bit. This is a really pretty, like, subtle gold color. Then I'm gonna go in with my white again with my fingertips, and I'm just gonna kind of go over it. I lined my eyes with some NYX white eyeliner, and then I went back and I kind of touched up the colors with my fingertips. So then I'm going to be applying some mascara, and I'm gonna do this off camera. So I felt like my lashes needed a little bit more volume, so I did one coat of Maybelline Great Lash over the Dollar Tree mascara. And for my lips, I'm going to be actually using some eyeshadow. And I filmed my last makeup tutorial. That was the Buzz Lightyear one, and I'll put it up over here. I ended up using highlighter and eyeshadow, and I just put it on my lips. I also use eyeshadow to line my lips, and I didn't catch the clip of me putting it on because my phone battery died, unfortunately, but it ended up turning out really neat, and I'm probably going to end up doing like a TikTok video on how I do it. So I wanted to try something with a red color, only because in my stash I don't really have red. The closest thing I have to red is this color right here, and this is actually not berry red. It ends up being kind of like orange. So I'm just going to use this as a base, and this I got at Dollar Tree. I mean, it's kind of red, but I'm looking for like a bold red. I should have lined my lips first. Actually is a pretty good red color, but that's weird because the last time I tried this it looked kind of orange on me, and as you can see it does not match the packaging at all. I thought this was a darker color when I first got it. Time I line my lips I use this brown color, and you can pretty much use any brown color. I found this out on a TikTok video. You can use your brow pencil or eyebrow powder. I don't really do my eyebrows, as you can tell. I feel like my eyebrows are already pretty like bold. And when I line my lips with this, using this method, obviously do it before you put your lip color on. And then once you have your lip color, then you take a clean finger, go back in with any eyeshadow that you want. I'm going to use this shade here. And I'm kind of looking for like a brighter red. And then you kind of like tap it on. And before you do this, always make sure you moisturize your lips before, only because this does, like if you have like dry lips, the skin will end up like showing through and it won't look good. And my lips are actually pretty dry right now, but always moisturize your lips. And when I did the Buzz Lightyear lips, I did a little test, and like I just did a back of the hand test, and it actually stayed on. Like there was no like rubbing off of the color at all, and I was surprised because it was all literally like eyeshadow and like highlighter. I mean, when you think about it, eyeshadow is basically just like dried makeup product. I don't even know. I think it's like mica powder. I'm not sure. But it's basically the same thing. And then like lipstick is probably a really wet, creamier version of that. So this is like a really good hack. If you are short on money, you want to go and spend like $5 to $15 on like a lip product. And I was looking for something a little bit matte with this look, but just for the sake of the video, I am going to put on like a shimmer color just to show you guys what it looks like. So I'm going to take my Tarte Maneater palette. I have not used this yet, but coming up I'm definitely gonna have to do a makeup tutorial using this. But you can kind of see like what I have going on here, like behind the video. I'm gonna take this color in Intense. You can see how like colorful and glittery that is. I'm gonna take this and just put it on my lips, and I'm just gonna take my finger and just put it kind of in the middle. And my fingers are all like red stained, but yeah, you can see how it transferred like beautifully. You can also top this off with a like a clear lip gloss. I only have the lip oil, unfortunately, but I'm not gonna put lip oil on there because it's gonna completely rub off just because it's an oil. But I feel like if you were to use a sticky clear gloss, it would like tie this entire look together and it would look really good. To mix my bronzer drops with my nude colored blush. And I'm only taking like a very little bit of this. And then I'm going to use the bronzer drops, put it on the back of my hand. The best way that I like putting on the bronzer drops is just putting it on the back of my hand. Only because I am able to kind of like control it a little bit. And as you can see, I have on very little blush. Only because my eyes and lips are kind of packed with color and I really want the attention to go like to my eyes. And this blush I got at Dollar Tree, so $1.25, and it is seriously one of my favorite liquid blushes that they have there so far, at least the ones that I've tried. It gives it like a really natural color, and I love that it stays on my face like for hours. I haven't tested it wearing it out like when it's hot out, but I'm gonna have to test it all day from like 6 a.m. to 7. But I haven't had any problems with this. And I'm actually really obsessed with this lip hack that I discovered. I feel like I'm gonna be saving so much money on lip gloss and like lipsticks this year. Because I don't really wear like that many lip products. So and you can see how the bronzer drops really took my whole face, like kind of took it up a notch. I'm really loving this combo. I'm really loving this combo. So make sure to check your Dollar Tree. This is Be Pure bronzer drops, and this is Ioni liquid blush. Okay, so here's the packaging for the blush, and this is in the color Warm Rose. Wow, I really love how this turned out. I don't normally wear red colors as far as like lips go. I really love this look, and I really love that the bronzer and the blush combination adds like a really natural sun-kissed. So this is definitely going to be my favorite look coming up. So thank you so much for watching today's video. I am going to go ahead and get started on recording another video after this. But let me know if you guys love this Jessie inspired Toy Story look. And yeah, let me know in the comments. Just like let me know which one has been your favorite look that I've done so far. Let me know if you guys have tried out this lip hack. I think I have like 2 more characters that I'm gonna do after this little mini series. And then we're gonna move on to the next thing that I have planned. And you know what, here's a lip test. And this is without me putting any gloss on it. There's a little bit of rub off on my hand, but other than that, this stuff stays on like pretty well. I don't really know the wear time on this because it is just like eyeshadow. But yeah, I'm actually super impressed that there's like no rub off at all. I mean, there's a little bit of rub off, but it's not like as much. I hope you guys have a wonderful morning, evening, night, whatever time you're watching this, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.